G'day everyone, Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we have some more eco gameplay. So before I get started, I do want to apologise to those of you who are watching both the eco and Subnautica videos. I did not get to recording a Subnautica video yesterday. I was actually with some of my friends out bowling, so I apologise for not getting to that. But today we're going to see about learning some new things on eco, or at least researching them. I do have to level up my character a bit first before I can actually learn them. I'm going to start researching at least the bricklaying skill scroll, because I'm going to need that. And then I'm also going to see about learning. I'm not going to learn cooking quite yet, because that's one that I don't have the stuff for. Glass working I'm not going to need for a little while. Mechanics are being researched. Let's see here, what else? Tailoring I've learned. So I'm going to need to research the lumber skill at some point as well. But all of those require a decent amount of iron. So I'm going to go ahead and research these ones. So I'm going to be making some cloth on our tailoring table. Where did I put that? That's probably over here actually. No, I've not put it down yet. Okay, so I'm going to have to put my tailoring table down then. And there we go. Okay, let's see if we have enough room here. We've got 45 of 91 cubic meters, so I believe we can put the tailoring table down. Let me go ahead and open this up. And good, that's that one. And let's try right there. Status. Good, 90 of 91. Okay, so cloth currently takes 14 plant fibers, and because I've not learned tailoring yet, there's no decrease on that. So we're going to need a lot of plant fibers before we can do that with any efficiency. There we go, 2 more iron bars. What do we need those for? We were researching something, I believe. I think we were actually going to see about making an anvil. That's over here though. So there we go. Okay, so that requires 9 now. Let's see what we have available for. There we go, 4 there, perfect. We'll go ahead and stick those in there. Take those out. And I believe we can carry 10. Good. So I'm going to go ahead and come over here and see if we can find somewhere to stick these where they're not going to be causing too much damage to the environment. We are quite a ways underground here, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to see about sticking these in places where I do have quite a few here, so where it's not going to cause too much disruption. Why can't I walk here? There we are. Never mind. Okay, so I'm just going to stick these right in here. Tailings behave very similar to dirt when you're putting them down, in that they will fall when you place them. So you can really just start at the top of the stack and work down from there. Okay, so I'm going to see about mining out a decent area here and exposing all the iron ore that I can. go up and repair this shovel. Or pickaxe, sorry. Another thing that I'm going to try and do as quickly as I can is to try and balance my food intake so that I have a balanced amount of minerals or vitamins, sorry, along with everything else, as that'll allow me to gain skill points a little bit faster. So I'm going to come over here and make sure I can't access any of the bulk storage places, such as the there we go, any of the wood carts or anything like that, stockpiles. There we go, we don't want to access this one, and then I can go ahead and dump those into there, and that will make a stone recipe, which I can then use and collect that. There we go, and repair my pickaxe. There we go. Okay. I'm also going to come over here and start making some wilted fiddleheads, as those are very high in perfect. We'll go, no, I can't quite do that many. These are very high in vitamins, and so they will, there you go, see 8 to 4 in carbs and 1 in protein. So those will help to balance out my diet a little bit more and increase the amount of skills that I gain each day. Okay, we're going to put the excess in here and go and find my masonry table, as I'm going to need that to make a lot of mortared stone. There we go. Where can we? There we go. There's some. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can mine some more. There we go. Iron ore, and stick that into our crafting and get that working, and make enough iron ingots that we can make a anvil, because that will allow me to make iron tools, and those greatly reduce the amount of upkeep on them, repair costs, and it allows me to go a lot longer before having to repair them. Go ahead and get this as close to the mine as we can, so we can just pop up with our iron that we've gathered and just stick it right into the cart. Go ahead and take this and bring it over there. Here we go. And as you can see, the roads greatly facilitate travelling backwards and forwards. Okay, so go ahead and switch back to the pickaxe and get as much of the iron ore as we can. There's been, at least in some of my games, quite a bit of jitter with the physical pieces of the rock once you break them, so you kind of have to be careful with that. No room. Okay, perfect. Well, let's go ahead and climb back up to the top here. Okay, so there's no sprint on a ladder. You are limited to as fast as you can go up it, but it's an awful lot. It's all full. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take this back over to the bloomery then, and have it make some more iron ore. Or some iron ingots, sorry. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to create one of each of these. Actually, no, I'm not going to load these up all like that. There we go, those are the ones in the stockpile. I'm going to go ahead and drag these down, and I'm going to drag these over there, and hopefully, there we go, yep, this will be able to go from there, and put those directly in. Move those over to here as well, so I can just drag and drop them directly in. Okay, so that's got that one, 2 tailings, 1 iron bar. We've got a little bit to go here before we level up. What is that, butchering? There's that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and produce 3, 4, well, let's do 5 of those, and we'll allow it to access this and all of those. There we go, perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and tell it to stop using those. We'll allow it to access the storage chest and put the iron ingots in there. I didn't mean to do that. Mechanic skill. I don't want to do that quite yet. I'm going to go ahead and come in here and tell this one that it can't access the storage chest. This one. There we go. Now we should just be able to do those without bothering it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of these chairs and put them in. There we go. As this will increase the amount of skills that I can gain. There we go, per day. Let's come and check on these fiddleheads. Wilted fiddleheads, good. Let's see where those are going in the storage. Well, we've got to have a few of them done at least. No, because we don't have any fuel supply for it. Okay, take the wood from this wood cart and stick it in there. There we go. And now those will go ahead and cook. Okay, go ahead and come back to our wood cart here and transfer out everything that we don't need into the stockpile. There we go. We'll just carry these. We'll stick these tailings down here in the mine. Let's see here, where can we stick them? Not there. We'll just stick them in there. That'll work. Okay. Go ahead and come in here and mine out some more. And of course, as you can see, Eco is a very very rinse and repeat kind of game. You do a lot of things, a lot of time, a lot of times to progress in the game. So if you're one of those people who likes to run around doing things continuously, not the game for you. However, if you're one of those people who really likes to, build up empires or things like that, especially on a multiplayer server, it's quite fun. Okay, we've got to dig out a little bit more in here. So that we can access the find some more iron ore. So I'm just going to go ahead and start tunneling. And with this being granite, that's not really the way we want to go. There's some up there though. So we'll go ahead and actually, we've got 19. Yep, let's go ahead and bring it up there. So for those of you who are trying to keep your tailings below the surface, I'm thinking this would probably be the most efficient way of doing it. Is just digging down that mine. The 10 blocks required to stop it from going all over the place, and then just digging out as large an area as you need to accomplish that, and that would do it. Go ahead and take this back up to the top. I know I'm not doing it the most efficient way, but it's happening slowly. Okay, we'll go ahead and put these into there. Haven't quite leveled up in that quite yet. Come and check and see how this is going. And we'll put the iron from here into storage at least. And that'll allow us to transfer a bit, or transport a bit more. There we go. Crafting, let's see, we've got 14 here. We require 6 to make iron ingots, so let's go ahead and let's make another 3. There we go, perfect. And these, go ahead and collect those. There we go, very nice. Still working on those. Let's go ahead and put these into here. There we go, good, and they don't immediately disappear from there. Okay, the tailings we're going to go ahead and bring over back to our mine. And we're going to stick these in on top of the coal here. There we go. And then we'll head on down a little bit farther. There we go. Oop. Perfect. Okay, so we've leveled up again in smelting. So that's taken us up to level 6. Let's check. No, that's engineer. Where's our smelting? There we go. Smith. and we can go ahead and use this one, and I'm going to use this. Increases the tier requirements of tables by 20%, but reduces the resources needed by 10%. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Here we go, and that'll allow us to use just a little bit less than we would originally need. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start mining as much of this out as I can. That's small. And if I had the patience to, I would, all the time, I would go ahead and make myself a ramp down here so that I could just bring my cart all the way down, but definitely won't have time for that today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and come down here and keep mining out. Seeing how far down we can get here and how much iron we can find. And a little bit more over here. That's good. It's actually quite a decent amount. No, not enough room. Okay. Back to the surface. One thing that I've experienced with these ladders is very occasionally, I'm not sure exactly what's causing it, but every so often there'll be a glitch where it won't allow you to hop onto the ladder correctly. You'll have to like double jump or jump and hold it there. You know, it's not getting onto the ladder just with that normal press the space bar to climb kind of thing. So that always makes it interesting. Can't tell if there's iron down there or not. Go ahead and just mine this out a little farther so we can get down there without having to break out the granite and switch rock types. There we go. Okay, another one up to the surface. So as you can see, I'm trying to keep this in a circular pattern so that as I'm going down it's easy enough just to extend this ladder deeper down into the ground and dig out from there. Obviously it won't happen in today's episode. We've got about a little bit less than 2 minutes left, so I'm going to get out a little bit more of this iron. And then have to get off for the day. How are you guys liking the length of these videos? Are they too long, too short? Just right? And is there anything you'd like me to change? Or is it you guys content just sitting and watching and cool with me taking it at my own pace? I know it's sometimes a bit boring just sitting watching me play these, but I don't know, I guess there's enough of you sticking around. I do enjoy making the videos. If you guys enjoy watching them, go ahead and hit that like button so that I know you're actually liking the videos. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. That way the next time a video goes up, you guys will be the first to know. Right everyone, take care, and I will see you again in the very next video next Wednesday. Ta-ta.